It is day number 89 of the self-quarantine today here in Los Angeles. Let me just start out by saying it's very hot today. It was in the mid 90 temperature degrees. It's just insane just how hot it is. But I'm keeping myself cool. I have the window open. I have my glass of water with ice just ready to go. And I think I might have to take a shower, another cold shower after I finish doing this video. But going on to what's important. So the George Floyd protest is going to go on to its 14th day of protests, led by the Black Lives Matter organizers in Los Angeles. And so far it's been very peaceful. The center of the protest continues to be in downtown Los Angeles. Most notably, it's in the City Hall, right next outside of the City Hall, where people are trying to tell how to end systematic racism and also how can we address the police problem that we're having with a majority of Black and Latinos being arrested in a higher rate or being stopped by police. They want to get that conversation going and having like a reform for the police, pushing for that reform. Something else that was also announced here in Los Angeles, if you remember from my last video yesterday that I said that California was allowing to open certain things like gyms, schools, movie theaters, things like that. Well, the Los Angeles County made a press conference today and said that these are the things that are going to be reopening this June 12th. It's going to be gyms, zoos, aquariums, film and TV production, hotels, as long as it's for traveling purposes, for leisure, museums, and day camps. So those things are going to be to reopen this June 12th. So for more information, I guess you just have to go to those respective entities and businesses and see what to expect when you're going inside them. So it's looking like we're going to that next phase of opening up California, specifically here in Los Angeles. And another big news that was also announced in Los Angeles, in particular in Anaheim, for anyone that's a Disney fan out there and has missed going to Disneyland or California Adventure or Downtown Disney, well, Disneyland announced today that on July 17th of this year, Disneyland will be reopened for the first time since it closed its doors during the early days of the pandemic of the coronavirus in March. So something, if you don't know, why that day is significant, and I think I kind of know why they picked that day, July 17th. July 17th was the first day when Disneyland was open to the public for the very first time by Walt Disney. So it kind of feels that they're making it kind of like in a big celebration to make people's worries go away and have a little bit of that Disney magic to enjoy the rides, to enjoy the atmosphere. And it's going to be very strange to see, Disneyland open. But again, they've actually had a little bit of practice. Not in Anaheim, but there was an actual other Disneyland that opened way before anywhere else. And it's the one in the Disneyland Shanghai, I believe, earlier last month. So I guess they're taking the same type of measures and applying them here in Disneyland and California Adventure. So I'll see. Maybe if I have a chance or if I have enough money, I'll go to Disneyland and kind of show you how things are, working out and how are they modifying the experience during the coronavirus. But so far, that is what's going on here in Los Angeles. So regarding the coronavirus here in Los Angeles, the number of cases and deaths continue to rise. That hasn't changed much. It's looking like we're getting these increased numbers day by day, ever since the protests are still continuing, and a lot of the public health officials are asking the public who were involved in these demonstrations to get yourself tested, and if you are positive, to stay at home in order to protect yourself and your loved ones from being contracted with the virus. So it's looking like kind of the same old, but so far there hasn't been any spikes. It has increased, of course, but there hasn't been spikes. But the health officials, the health experts do believe that the spikes could be coming in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So it's kind of like a wait and see. They're hoped to be wrong, but they are prepared for the worst, and they know that the hospitals have to be ready for anything, for those spikes to rise if that is comes to fruition and true. So the hospitals will be in high alert in the next upcoming weeks to see, hopefully, that there are no spikes. But if there are, they got to be ready. So that's what's going on, regarding the coronavirus here in Los Angeles. So that is it for today's video. I'm going to cool off a little bit, but everyone, stay strong, stay safe.